Hello everyone. So I've decided to go retro. And when I say retro, I'm talking about the way I used to do love readings when I very first started, before I start recording them. What I would do, and this reading is for anyone who comes upon it. It doesn't matter your sign. It doesn't matter anything. It doesn't matter if you're a girl, boy, whatever. I would pull 3 cards. Your recent past, your present, and your near future. And that's what we're going to do tonight. And when it gets done, I'm posting it. I don't care what time, what day you come upon it, but whatever you come upon it, if it resonates, give me a thumbs up if you don't mind. Okay? And let me know what you think, because this is how I think I'm going to start doing my love readings for all 12 signs. Let's get a card for whoever comes upon it. What's their near future? Okay, well, there's 2 cards for near future. I'm not going to show them. I'm not going to do the yes, no stuff. I used to do that when I did it at the kitchen table, the dining room table. We used to do this with me and a couple of family members, and it was fun. And it hasn't been fun much lately, and I don't know why. I'm kind of losing that funness to it. So we're trying to regain that. So the recent past is true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. So for those of you watching, there must have been somebody that you have been involved with that you felt was true love and there was romance. Now, I always like this. I like it because it always seems so nice. But when it comes in the recent past, it makes me think, well, if you notice, her back is to him. There isn't that full commitment. And I know that sounds like a strange thing to say, but it's appropriate now and it feels right. So I'm going with it. Current. The current romance angel card is healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Now, because of how I know how things are in my own generation and the way I've seen things, having worked in hospitals and stuff, I would say that many of us are currently being affected not just by our parents, but the people who are involved with their parents. Because whether your parents are getting older or you're getting older, sometimes the parental thing gets a little discombobulated. We create situations, boundaries or a lack thereof of boundaries, and then we find ourselves scrambling to figure out, well, what do you do? And unless you heal that, you can't move forward. Or at least if you try, it just doesn't work out, or it doesn't feel like it's working out the way you would like it to. I am going to pull, sorry, I left my notifications on. I am going to pull some tarot cards, and I'm also going to do a Keeper of the Light Oracle card, because that was another thing that I did. Now, this is the present. So we've had true love not that long ago. We are now dealing with family issues. And I say family issues because, like I said, could be your parents, could be you are the parent that's dealing with it. So the near future, I like this. Playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. And with the world opening up, I can't imagine that anyone would disagree that we all need to have some fun. But, here we go. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. You know, I always find it interesting that in light of everything that I have been through in my own life, I find that boundaries are the one thing that consistently come up in my life and even the people I'm around. Now, I don't necessarily tell them I think of this, but I really believe this is the case, that boundaries are something that creates a healthy life and a healthy romance too. So that's in your near future. So we're going to pull some cards on your recent past. This is the romance of a lifetime. Okay, could be dealing with, or you could be a fire sign. Knight of Rods. 7 of Pentacles. Okay, I'm putting this effort in. Is it worth it? And the Hierophant, a possible Taurus. But now, I'm so sorry. Let me just get rid of this. Sorry about that. So for me, this would say that, you're contemplating, when you thought it was true love, is it worth it? Is it worth it? Is this a relationship that you'd like to move to marriage? Because the Hierophant card is a marriage card for me. So this is the romance of a lifetime, but apparently you were questioning it because the Seven of Pentacles, he's tired. So, unfortunately, all I could think of is, and this is going to sound funny, and shout out to Chris Reck and his minnow pond, because every time I see the Seven of Pentacles, the first thing that comes to mind now is the juice worth the squeeze? And so I can't say that without thinking of him. Thanks, Chris. So it may have seemed like a great romance, but it may have also felt like a lot of work. So that to me implies there's definitely was some effort. Now, I'm wondering if these family issues aren't part of what created the need for all that effort. So we're going to clarify your family issues here for those of you, the Judgment. A decision. Now, the Judgment card is, he's blowing his bugle, and depending on the deck of cards, they're coming out, the people are coming out of coffins. It's Judgment Day. So there's a decision being made. So it's like I said, it could be boundaries. How much importance do you want to give? How much importance do you want to give? We got the Ace of Pentacles, which is a big offer, and the Page of Pentacles, possibly from a younger earth sign, a new offer, a new learning path. So this could be an opportunity in the present to learn in relation to, because the Page of Pentacles is career and finance related, but he is often about a new way of learning. And with the Ace of Pentacles, it's something big. So this to me would be learning about those boundaries, or learning about how to work within a family and to may have a relationship. Because anyone who's been in a relationship knows that relationships, they are work. They do take effort. And as much as I'd like to say that the right one takes no effort, I would say that the last couple of years has showed a lot of people that there's a lot more to it than, I like you, you like me. So let's get some clarity. So that's what's going on now. I feel like we're all having an opportunity, whether we take it or not, to learn how to make those choices to create healthy boundaries within our love relationships, with our family, in relation to our love relationships. We're going to clarify love yourself first. Ace of Swords. This is a good thing. With the Five of Pentacles. And see, it's so perfect. The Five of Pentacles, it can be feeling like you're not enough. It could be you not showing yourself that you mean enough. The Ace of Swords here to me is showing you that you need to value yourself. You need to say, hey, I'm worth more than this. And that's why I think love yourself first is here. It's you have been believing that you aren't enough, that you aren't worthy of the Ace of Swords. You are worth that. And this is what the near future entails, is you putting yourself first and realizing that you're not going to miss out. See, the Four of Cups can be being bored, but could be missing out. And sometimes I think we short ourselves thinking, well, if we don't take this one, will there be another one? And I have to say, there are millions of people out in the world, and with the world opening up, there are other opportunities. And maybe what we need to do is realize that could be dealing with a Libra, could have Libra in your chart like me, is that things need to be balanced. A relationship needs to be balanced, and it's a choice. Listen, if you're with someone who isn't making you a priority, who isn't making you a choice, This, to me, would be a problem. And that's what this card is saying is you have to love yourself first. Realize you are a priority and that you should be a choice. If the person doesn't make you a choice, then it's their loss. So, playfulness. Let's clarify playfulness. Clarify playfulness. Playfulness. Haha. Two of Rods. There's a whole world ahead of you. What do you want to do? I have to tell you that I'm having one of those days. You know those days where you think too much? I'm having a think too much day. But I think that this really hits home. Two of Rods. You have to find romance, sometimes you have to have fun. I have to say that some of the relationships I've had that were my best were with people that I met doing what I enjoyed. And as I say that, I got the Eight of Rods. I enjoy a lot of communication. So, playfulness. Maybe there is, as I call it, mental gymnastics. There's a big world out there. Maybe you should be online dating. Maybe it's about communication. And who takes the time to communicate with you? Maybe that's the person you have to be or should be looking towards as a possibility in the future. Four of Swords. Not a rush. Take that time. I'm very drawn to that green hilt right there on the sword, which to me would say this isn't necessarily about meditating. It could be about grounding, because the green is a very natural thing to me, and it makes me think of grass and trees. And I've been learning a lot about this through some of the people I've been meeting, and about taking that time to just be. And I think that sometimes this playfulness, it doesn't mean that you just have to be running around crazy. Sometimes you just have to be. Maybe you enjoy just sitting at a picnic bench, watching the ducks in a pond. I don't know. But that could be it. And maybe it's just enjoying the world, learning about the world, communicating about the world. You know, when I see that, that could be anything, because communication comes in all forms nowadays. So I think, whoa, there's lots of cards. We're only going to take, I feel like taking the single cards. This one came up face first. What's your wish? Who do you wish for? What kind of love do you want in your life? What kind of relationship do you want? The devil. I'm giggling because the devil could mean that you are interested in a Capricorn, or there's a Capricorn watching. One of you might be. What it also could say is when I say, make a wish, what do you want? Maybe what you want is a little fun. Maybe what you want isn't what everybody else wants. Maybe you enjoy, like, I do like roughhousing. I think it's fun to do that kind of stuff. I think it's fun to play touch football, and I'm a woman. But those are not the normal things to do, so make a wish for what your normal is, in spite of what others might say. So it's your life, it's your relationship. So is there anything else that you think people should hear about this? Whoever comes to this. I want to take it. Worried. Strength card, possibly a Leo. And the Two of Pentacles. So basically, it's like worrying that you're not going to be able to find what you want, that you can't find the balance. This says you need to have that strength. Believe it. I feel like saying this is the law of attraction at its finest. If you believe it, you can have it. So stop the worrying. Just be. Find balance in you, And if it's a challenge, face it. Because look what she's doing with that lion. He is just loving the attention. So, sometimes it's okay to ignore the background noise. And to me, the background noise to this in this reading is your mind. It's that self-doubt. It's that Four of Cups. I'm missing out on something. It's not seeing your own value. It's not realizing that you're worthy of the time and effort of someone else. So I feel like once you do that, you're good. You're good. So the near future is, there is love. But you have to enjoy you. Literally enjoy yourself. Go have fun. What do you want to do? So, we're up to the Keeper of the Light Oracle cards. This is what I would do when we were doing it just for fun. Keeper of the Light of the Oracle card. I'm so sorry. Keepers of the Light Oracle cards. Card for whoever needs it now. We got 2. The Divine Director. Intervention and purpose. Divine intervention is occurring. Know that you are being guided. Happiness is your purpose. Go have fun. Enjoy yourself. And the next one is Dijwal. Cool. Dharma unfolding. Remember that you are on a path. Take one step at a time to happiness. See, while you're on this path, while you are learning to enjoy yourself, while you are learning to have fun, this is when this person you're supposed to be with will show up. That's how I always think of this. That the right person will show up. And if this person that you're dealing with currently is the true love, and if this healing with the family issues is taken care of, maybe by showing your value, this is how they learn also. Those boundaries. It's very hard to set boundaries with people. So I'm going to extend this a little bit longer because I got these new cards and I have yet to use them. I will put, the place I got them was Raven Moon in Rock Hill, North Carolina. It's the Tarot of the Moon Garden. I love them because they're so different than all my other cards that are so dark. Let's get you clarity. Clarity on the person. The person we've been talking about. Our true love. Tell us about this true love person. We already know that they might be a fire sign or have fire in their chart. Could be a Virgo, the Hermit card. Could be someone who tends to be more solitary and has been doing more inner work. And you know what? That would make a lot of sense if they're dealing with family issues, wouldn't it? The World. See, things are changing. She is the butterfly. So this person is changing. They are growing and they are transforming. Anything else you'd like to tell us about this person? Our true love. 4 of Swords. They might be taking a rest while they learn. See, look at that. Remember, the Ace of Pentacles came up before too. I really think that there's a learning going on. There's a learning curve about who we all are. And as the world opens up again, I think this is going to be a very common thing for a lot of people. So thank you very much for being here. Really appreciate it. If you enjoy this, please let me know down below. I would love to hear from you. Thank you. Bye.